Hey guys, in this video I'm going to do a full review of the Samsung Galaxy A7. Now I already did a video on the Galaxy A3 and the A5 and the E5 and the E7. You can check out my channel. So this is a gold color Galaxy A7 and this is really sexy. Like when you first see this, you will definitely going to orgasm. Oh, that's a little bit too much, but this is really sexy because this is something that is from Samsung, the company that was popular for making plastic phones, but now they have really changed their overall design value and all that. So today we're going to see the Galaxy 6 officially going to be unveiled at MWC 2015 today. So you can just imagine how much the good premiumness that we'll be going to see on the S6. But anyways, here had the A7 here. This is the bigger daddy of the A5 and the A3, or you can say the biggest phone in the A series. So 5.5-inch gigantic display here. So first I'm going to start off with its design here. So this is a full metallic body, metallic body with metal sides, not plastic. So difference between the E series and the A series is that the E series have plastic on the sides, while the A series has a full metallic design. So it is a really thin device. If we talk about its exact actual number, this is 6.3 millimeter thick. That's almost 1 millimeter slimmer than the Samsung Galaxy E7. Let me just show you here. Just grab my Samsung Galaxy E7. So you can see that this is 7.3 millimeter, and by God, this is a lot more slimmer than most of the phones. But this one is almost 1 millimeter slim, and you can't even imagine how much good it is when you hold in hand, and just how much you have a good grip when you just have a good grip when you are walking and running or whatever. Due to this sharp sides and this precise metallic look, you're going to have somewhat a better grip than some plastic phones, including the Galaxy E lineup with the plastic on the side. So that is really great. That is the advantage of the full metal being used. So 6.3 millimeter, that is actually the slimmest Galaxy phone ever made by Samsung. So if we talk about the weight, this is 141 gram in weight. Really light device. You will not going to notice any kind of problem holding this device. So it is really slim. And if I talk about the components placement, you can see the camera, which is a little bit popped out like the other Galaxy A friends here, A3 and the A5 and the E series. So you can see a little bit popped out. And then also we have the speaker on the right and the LED flash on the left. So you can see single LED flash there. Samsung logo, which is about the same grayish color on this gold Galaxy A7, looks really great. Then the Duos logo, which means definitely it has dual SIM capabilities on this side here with the micro SD card slot. And on this side you can see the power key or power button. So power button is placed a bit down here so that you can easily reach it. So front here, 5 megapixel camera, and this home key with the multitasking key here, multitasking touch button, and the back key. So you can see I have this golden light coming up with this gold color, so it looks really great. So on the left side we have the volume rocker that also works really fine. Easily you can reach it. So I do have bigger hands, so I prefer these big phones, but if you have smaller hands you will have some difficulties using this device at first, but you can get used to it after using it for some time. So on the bottom you can see 3.5 millimeter headphone jack, which is now moved down from the front. You can see on the front, on the top side we have nothing. So on the bottom you can see 3.5 millimeter headphone jack with the charging port and the microphone. So that is what about the component placement is on this device. So you can see this is how the lock screen looks like. You can quickly go into the camera. So this comes with the Android version 4.4.4 KitKat. You can see that it is really well optimized. So definitely this device we're going to get the lollipop update without a problem, without a doubt, but I don't know the exact date. So definitely if we'll see any update, I'll make a video about that. So here we have the about device option. You can see Android 4.4.4 KitKat is on board. Let's go back and let's see here. If I check out the build number here, tapping on the build number a couple of times, I'm going to unlock the developer option. So this is how the setting looks like. By the way, this is as just like other Galaxy phones. We have normal options there. And good thing about the Galaxy A7 is that it comes with the S-Voice here, while the S-Voice is not available on the E5 and the E7. I already done my full review on both of these devices. You can check that out where I talked about this issue. But anyways, we have this normal options here. It has this motions and other gesture option. Then also the auto power saving mode is also on board. You can just turn it on if you want to. This is going to give you a lot of great standby time. If I turn it on this 49%, I will almost going to get 6 days or 5.7 days to be accurate of standby time, which is really great. So this is how the home screen looks like. You just click on the screen, just hold it with you can see these 4 options. You can add any widgets, you can also add change the wallpaper, and the good thing option here is the theme. Now theme here, this is basically the new option that we have seen with this Galaxy A series smartphone, the E series. You can just change the theme if you want to. Which is going to give you a new look, and this is really refreshing. Going to give you an overall good new look. So it is very fast, and the processor inside of the Galaxy A7 here is basically a octa-core processor, which is Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 8939, 8-core clock at 1.5 GHz, ARM Cortex-A53 64-bit, so really fast with Adreno 405 GPU. I will do a quick gaming review very soon. I will upload the video tomorrow or maybe the day after tomorrow because I have to cover up MWC today. But anyways, this is really great in terms of speed and everything. The daily usage is really fast. You're not going to see any slow ups or any hiccups. So this is how the notification area looks like. We have this quick settings. You can just click this button to access this settings here, and then also we have this button here to edit the apps, uninstall or create folder. That is how the TouchWiz looks like, which I really don't like because it is a little bit difficult for those users who don't have any experience with it. So anyways, if I talk about its display, yes, display, how can I forget the display? So this is a 5.5 inch screen, 1080p HD resolution, full HD, with a PPI of 401. Above 400, yes, it is really great. So display is really great, and definitely the sharp display, one of the sharpest displays out there. And the good thing about this display is that it comes with the Gorilla Glass 4. I will definitely love to do a knife test video that I'm going to do very soon. So you can see that it is really great, Gorilla Glass 4. And I watched the unbox therapy video where he talked about the Galaxy 6, which is also going to come with the Gorilla Glass 4. So Gorilla Glass 4, it is really you can say resistant. So so we have the Gorilla Glass 4 on the front. We're going to protect with all the sharp things, like knife or keys or coins or whatever. So that's a good thing there. So if I talk about its camera, it comes with a 13 megapixel camera on the back with the LED flash. Let's check out the camera app here. So it also has its built-in file manager. It has 16 GB of memory, so almost 12 GB will be user available. So that is a little bit disappointment there. So let's just quickly go into camera. and you can just touch to focus anywhere if you want to. You can also check out some modes, and then you can also go into more settings, and by default it is set to 9.6 megapixel. You can change it to the 13 megapixel to just take the full advantage. Then going into main settings, you can also change the video size. If I click OK, video size here, and just as I expected, no 4K video even with the Snapdragon 615, so that is not good. But we do have the recording mode option, but no slow-mo or fast-mo option there. That is a disappointment. Then you can also switch to front-facing camera, which is coming with a 5 megapixel front-facing camera. If you click on the settings, you can see by default it is set to 3.7, and I'm going to switch it to the 5 megapixel. That will be really great. You can also take palm selfies by showing your palm to the phone. It will going to take the selfie. It works really fine when you're actually taking the selfie, so now it's just working really fine. So you can see that. Also, you can check out some modes, same way. If you are in front-facing camera, you can just quickly check the main options or main settings, same video size options. You can make a full HD video using front-facing camera. I will do a full test, so be sure to subscribe for that. So that is really great. And as far as the battery capacity or battery is concerned, this device is coming with a pretty huge battery, which is a 2600 mAh battery. And one thing I cannot understand is that the Galaxy E5, actually the Galaxy E7 comes with a 2950 mAh battery and has just a 720p display, while this one has a 1080p display and a 5.5-inch screen. Going to take a lot of battery, this 1080p display, but it comes with a 2600 mAh battery, so they definitely should have included a 3000 mAh battery in order to have all the good fun. So that's a little bit disappointment there. So this device is available for about $530 in my country, or 53,000 rupees in Pakistan, and outside of my country it is available for about like $490 or $480. So yeah, gold color is one of the best colors with this device to get. And also one more thing is that the Snapdragon 615, it is a good CPU, but overall it is a mid-ranger. It is not that much of a performer, and it comes with a 2 GB of RAM, so that is also one thing to consider. So 2 GB of RAM is kind of enough for the usage. So yeah, that just wraps up my full review here for this device. I'll be making more and more tests with this device and comparing it with some other phablets like Note 4, the Nexus 6, and also I'm going to compare it with some phones like S5 and the iPhone 6, of course. I'm going to check out the speed and everything, and so be sure to subscribe for all that awesome content to come, and I will see you in my next one. Peace out, and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out a lot. So have a nice